Yes. Yes. All right. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing today? I hope your day is going well. My day has started off in a phenomenal way. My car was at a 5% oil life, so I took my car in earlier this morning, got an oil change, and got the tires rotated and topped off the fluids and got the car back up to tip-top shape, and I feel good. I feel phenomenal. I've started off my day wonderfully. Now I'm here for a walk. After this, my lady and I are going to be working the side hustle for a bit, and maybe I might come back for a show tonight, possibly with my lady, but not quite sure yet. Depends on how we're feeling. We may just take the night off. It's a nice day out here today in Redwood City, California, where I live. It's about 55 degrees, so a little bit chilly, not too bad. But the sun is out. The sun is out, and we're 4 days away from Christmas. And I've got the holiday spirit. Do you have the holiday spirit? I hope you do. Excuse me. I know some people are dealing with a lot of emotional things. And it's very difficult to really enjoy any day when you're going through difficult emotional things, especially the holiday time. But that's what I'm going to be talking about here today. And I'm going to be sharing with you folks, how to not let those emotions consume you to the point of where you can't function, right? I've personally experienced this in the past on several occasions, and I'm sure I will experience this again at some point in the future in my life. Things are going to happen in life that we don't expect, that are going to hurt us. A lot of times it comes from our family, sometimes our significant others, and even our friends, or coworkers, or whoever. Life is not fair, Things are not always going to go our way, right? And we have to learn to understand that and accept that. And if you can learn to understand and accept the fact that life is not fair and shit happens, right? And you expect things to go wrong, not saying you want them to go wrong, but you understand that life is not fair and you expect that sometimes things are not going to go your way, then you're going to be preparing yourself to better handle these situations when they arise, right? And I'll tell you what really inspired me to do this topic today. It's none other than my beautiful, amazing, wonderful lady. She has been just doing phenomenally. Our move has been going very well. We are almost done moving everything out of her place. The dogs have settled in nicely. And everything is just wonderful. But over the past couple of days, I've just been noticing my lady lacking energy. After getting 8 hours of sleep and still lacking energy. And I'm like, I have a feeling what the problem is. Okay? Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I just have common sense, okay? Because I've been through this before, and I know what makes me tired after having 8 hours of sleep. and still being tired, or let's say I have 8 hours of sleep, and 1 hour after I wake up, somebody upsets me, somebody upsets me or drains me emotionally, and I let it get to me, it wears you out to the point of where you feel like you're more tired than you were before you went to bed the night before, where you got the 8 hours of sleep, right? It's called emotional drain. Emotional drain, in my opinion, from what I've experienced in life, is the single biggest thing that will drain you quicker than anything. It'll ruin your day. It'll make you far less productive or not productive at all, right? And I've dealt with this all my life until I finally got a good grip on my emotions, probably more so in my mid-30s. I was still kind of struggling with it a little bit in my early 30s. But by the time I hit my mid-30s, I really started to realize what is wasting my time and wearing me down quicker than anything, right? Because I hate feeling worn down. So I dug deep to try to figure out what is causing me to feel so drained, especially after I just completed a good night's sleep for 8 hours or even longer at times, right? There's no need or there's no reason for me to feel tired after getting 8 hours of sleep. So what's the problem? It's emotional drain. I started to realize that if I try to do everything perfectly, right, and expect everything to be perfect, then, I'm going to fail. And every time I fail, I'm going to feel down, which is going to bring that emotional drain, right? Now, there are other things that cause emotional drain. Divorces, breakups of regular relationships, right? Family members not talking with each other for whatever reason, kind of like what my lady's going through, right? All of those things are going to cause emotional drain because they cause emotional overload, right? But here's the thing. We still have to function. We still have to work to make money to pay our bills, okay? We still have other responsibilities that we have to do each and every day, regardless of how much we're dealing with that could cause emotional drain. We just have to learn to let that shit go, rise above it, understand why it's happening, understand that, hey, it's probably not even our fault, right? Other people go through things too. So let it go and then move on. Let it go and then move on with your day and make it a productive day. Keep yourself busy, keep yourself occupied, right? And the thing that I had difficulty doing in my younger days, which is what I feel my lady has difficulty with and other people have difficulty with, is expressing what's causing that emotional drain to people that are close to you so you can let it out. Because if you let it build up, if you keep it in because you feel nobody wants to be there for you or hear what you're going through, if you keep it bottled up, it's just going to continue to build and build and build and build and build, and eventually you're going to explode. And in the meantime, until you explode, you're not going to feel like doing shit. Even after 8 hours of sleep, you're going to want to continue sleeping. You're going to want to feel like doing nothing. We got 13 people here. 7 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here today. No one feels like chatting yet? Somebody say hello. I don't even know if my audio is working properly. I hope it is. Sometimes That happens. Sometimes I get a bunch of people here and they're not able to talk or don't want to talk or whatever. It's all good. It's all good. You know, to mention something, very, very briefly here. And I don't want to make too big of a deal out of it. I talked with my lady yesterday and today, and I talked with a bunch of my mods behind the scenes. And, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on YouTube yesterday, but, I know where to go to find out what I want to find out rather quickly, right? Especially when it involves people coming at me. Sandra Palacio, hey, your audio is fine. I'm listening while doing chores. Welcome to the show, Sandra. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays to you and your family and your friends. It's great to see you. After the holidays, my lady and I will definitely meet up with you for something better than coffee, like a lunch or something on us. We look forward to that. But anyway, what I wanted to say, I want to mention this because it's very pertinent and relevant to the topic, right? A lot of the things that I've seen certain people do on YouTube lately, the preposterous and asinine behavior is extremely emotionally draining and is not going to get anyone anywhere at all. I just want to make a quick statement here and wish some people the best. I did mention yesterday that I'm willing to hash things out with RJ Sandifer one-on-one on his shows, and no response, at least from what I saw. And that's fine. That's all good. I can accept that. It just more so shows me that, that's not his vested interest. His vested interest is just talking smack and trying to get views talking smack. Even though deep within, I don't think the guy hates me at all. He's just going along with the narrative of the groups he's associated with, right? And that's okay. God bless you, RJ. Best of luck to you, man. And I hope that you and yours have an amazing holiday season. Sandra Palacio, yes, in January sometime would be great. Sounds good, Sandra. Thank you so much for that. Holly's Hauntings and Happenings. Hi, Eli and everyone. I'm listening, but I'm busy getting ready for Christmas. It is what happens when you wait till the last minute to do things. And Sandra says, hi, Holly. No, it's okay, Holly. And Holly, hey, let me, I'm sure you got my message that I sent you earlier today. I've got a leaf blower here. Give me a second here. Oh, give me a second. Let me pass. Hi. Sorry, there's a leaf blower here just cleaning up a little bit. Gentleman working. But I wanted to just say, Holly, I'm not mad at you. I've never been mad at you ever since you've come back, and I won't ever get mad at you. I know you talk with my lady behind the scenes, and sometimes, some important things come up, and they need to be handled, especially financial things and stuff like that. And so, I needed to talk with my lady about some stuff that was very important, and I didn't mean to get in the way. Holly's Haunted and Happenings with the $5 super chat. Eli, no need. Everything is good. Just be happy. Holly, you didn't need to send that, Holly. I know things are tight for you as well, Holly. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that, but you didn't need to send that. Seriously. Seriously, I appreciate it. It kind of makes me feel a little guilty because I don't want you getting the wrong idea. But thank you. Thank you, Holly. Oh, so here's the culprit of every hour, my lady. Respectfully, maturely, professionally, babe. So you show up and you chat when Holly super chats, but no hello to your man. Hey, babe, how you doing? Love you, babe. She's like every woman. She shows up when the money comes in. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Money, 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 money. Money. Hello, everyone. Hey, babe. I gotta have fun. If there's one thing that I've really grown to learn about being a full-time YouTuber for 5.5 years, is that you can't take shit too seriously, right? Now, don't get me wrong. What I do here, for the most part, is serious in nature, and we truly want to help people. But you know what? At times, you just got to roll with it. We got to roll with the punches and just have some fun and relax and, try to help people in a more relaxed and entertaining type of way. So, I've really been working on trying to refine my delivery because I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit of a hard ass because I come from the school of hard knocks. And that's all I know how to get through to people. But, I'm learning more each and every day in this modern world of especially our newer generations like the millennials and such. They've been so coddled that, you can't get through to them using the methods of the school of hard knocks. Holly with another $5 super. Jesus Christ, Holly. Eli, your woman loves you and she wants you to be happy too. I know that, Holly. Holly, thank you. I've always known that. Holly, all I'm trying to do is provide for her and my family. That's all I'm trying to do. And, this year, my lady and I had some unexpected expenses come up. And it set us back a little bit. So, I had to reshift things. And, we're doing this side hustle now that is bringing in some decent extra money. And so, that's my priority as a man. Is very old school, to provide. I understand women can provide too, and they can do their own part. But in the case of my lady, until my lady gets her physical and gets the right medication for her seizures and all that, right? I don't even want her going out there and working unless she's working with me and I'm alongside her to catch her if she falls. And I'm not saying that, baby, I'm not saying that you can't do things. You can. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to protect her until we get the proper diagnosis of what's going on. She's been fine, but at any moment, anything can happen, especially if you've had a few seizures before, right? So that's all. But I know she loves me, Holly. I love her too. I love all of you. We have lots of love for all of you. And thank you again for your two $5 super chats, Holly. It's really not necessary. You've done more than anyone, Holly. You've done more than anyone with your donations and the time that you've talked with us behind the scenes. And I respect that. And every time my lady says, I think Holly thinks you're mad at her. Like, I don't know if my lady's saying that just because she assumes that or because you told her that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to answer. I'm just saying, like, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just trying to do my part. Like, nowadays, it's almost like men are not able to do their part. Or when they try to do their part, women come in and they try to, oh yeah, she loves you, or she's just trying to help and do this. I get that. I understand that. I totally understand what women are going through nowadays. Okay, I got people coming on the sidewalk, so I'm going to go the other way. I'm not taking anything away from women. I'm just saying that what makes a man feel like a man is being able to provide. I want to give my woman and my family everything, right? Holly's Hauntings and Happenings with another $10. Jesus Christ. Where's your husband Mike to tell you to stop, Holly? God. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the sake of auld lang syne. God bless you, Holly. Holly's got the nice yellow super chat there with the Mod Ranch and the channel membership on there. Like, you're and Holly, you're also the most positive person of 2022. And trust me, Holly, a lot is coming back to you. And I know you don't expect it, but in the first week or so of the new year, by the middle of January, we will have a very special prize for you. And even for the runners-up, which were Sandra Palacio and Tam Tam, we will have very special prizes for you. Obviously, yours, Holly, for being the MPP, it's going to be a little bit more grand than the runner-ups, but everyone will get something that won or was a runner-up. So it's coming. We have not forgotten that. It's just, it's crazy right now. It's 4 days before Christmas, and everyone's trying to do what they have to do, right? Holly, thank you again. Thank you again. That's more than enough. I don't know what to say. I feel bad, especially when it comes to you, because you've been very supportive of my community even before my lady and I got together almost a year and a half ago. So just thank you for that again. But yeah, what I wanted to say, folks, when you lose your emotional self-control, you lose it all. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you lose your emotional self-control, you lose it all. Merry Christmas, friend. Well, absolutely. Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. Your husband and your kids. It was great to talk to your husband the other night, too. I didn't know how much of a car guy he was. That's pretty cool, actually. I used to be into cars, really into cars, in my teenage years and throughout my 20s. And then by the time you hit your early 30s and responsibility seriously starts to kick in about your future, that's when I just had to give up the hobby, right? We love you, girl. No, we do. We really do. We love her. We love everyone. We love people even that don't love us. Blind Binda123. What's up? Just found you. Aussie Outlaw alternate. Good day, guys. Is it okay for me to chat? I remember you, Aussie Outlaw. You're the same guy. You can chat as long as you follow my rules. No hating, no trolling, no attacking. Respectfully make your comments, and we will welcome you. Follow my chat rules that you'll see when you first start chatting here, and also follow YouTube's community guidelines and terms of service, and you're good. I'm not a big car guy anymore. I used to like classic Mustangs and stuff like that. Classic Camaros, classic Mustangs, stuff like that. I have a feeling we have some trolls here, but we'll just see how it goes. Same guy. I've been in jail, so out of the scene. Thank you for having me. What were you in jail for, Aussie Outlaw? What happened? If it's not too personal. Weren't you the guy that was hanging around that God chick for a while? She's been in and out of my communities for a while, and she wants to try to come back in, but every time these people keep coming back in, they keep doing the same shit that got them removed initially, so they keep getting removed. So it's like, people don't want to play by the rules here and keep it positive, then I'm sorry, you're gonna be removed. But it's all good. What have you been up to? So yeah, what I was saying a second ago is when you lose your emotional self-control, you lose it all. In the real world and even online, and even out here on YouTube, if you lose your emotional self-control, eventually you're going to get your channel terminated, right? And some people just don't seem to understand that, right? Some people just don't seem to understand that, right? And I'll share this for example purposes because it's within our community. Give me a second. Let me read the chat here. At Blinda Beenda, my hubby loves Fords. Cool. Welcome, Aussie, says my lady. We have tight regulations on ownership of kangaroos. Max 10 per property. I had 12. So was taken to jail, second offense. How long were you in there for, bro? Were you in there for just a few days? Was it a few months? Like, seriously, you went to jail over having more kangaroos than the law would allow? They wouldn't just give you a misdemeanor for that or something? That's kind of strict. Oh, too bad, Aussie. Sorry to hear that. Damn kangaroo culprit. Yeah. Yeah, so I mentioned a second ago, or a little bit ago, I offered to talk with RJ Sandifer one-on-one on this show without anyone else coming on, and crickets, no response, because the truth of the matter is he already knows what's going to happen, and the people that he's working with, they know unless they come on the show and try to belittle me and degrade me, it's not gonna fit their agenda. So I'm not surprised. That I got no response. And as a matter of fact, that just does me a favor and saves me time, because it's basically showing your cards by the way you either responded or, in this case, not respond, right? It's all good. Thank you. You spared me a lot of time, and you showed your cards at the same time. You answered my questions. As far as some other people that I really wish would just get a grip on their emotional self-control, so they don't continue dealing with the wrath of having a lack of emotional self-control. And I'm going to say this because it's an update to the story. And Scotty, I know you don't want me talking about you, but I also don't want you talking about me. And if you continue to poke the bear and come at me, I'm going to continue responding and sharing with you how I feel about your piss poor behavior out here on YouTube, whether it's intentional or unintentional, right? And this is a clear example of this woman having a severe lack of emotional self-control. And that severe lack of emotional self-control is costing her everything. It's costing her her channel, right? Because she got shut down on her main channel a little over a month and a half ago or so. Then I helped her get her channel back, filing 3 manual counter notifications because she had 3 copyright strikes on her. She got her channel back. Then a few days ago, I filed 2 copyrights on her, and I retract the copyrights. When I filed the 2 copyrights, I didn't take her channel down, but apparently someone else filed some copyrights, and now I know who it is. It's, it's the Legion guy, right? I retract my copyrights. Her channel comes back up for literally like less than half a day. And then the next day, her channel is back down again, terminated for having 3 copyright strikes. And she still hasn't learned her lesson, right? And Scotty, here's the thing. The Legion guy and his business partners are laughing in your face because you're basically leaving yourself wide open with what you're doing for them to continue doing so, right? And you're bringing so much negative attention to what you're doing on your channel to Team YouTube through this that I'm telling you, Scotty, even if you file your counter notifications at some point, they're just going to shut you down for an overall terms of service violation. And then you can't come back from that because it won't be a copyright issue. It'll be a terms of service issue. But because this woman has a severe lack of emotional self-control and feels the need that she has to prove everyone wrong, even when she's the one that's wrong, this is the price she pays, right? It's the price she pays, right? It's just for example purposes, Scotty, that's all. That's all. Give me a second here. Sorry, I had to fix my selfie stick here. That's all. When everyone plays with fire, they eventually get burned, right? Your lack of emotional self-control or your lack of control in general and the actions you take will cost you in the long run. Trust me. Burning ain't good. Hurts like anything, says Aussie. Hey, out of the shadows with Ginger, how you doing? Welcome to the show. It's great to see you here. Yeah, let me address something else here too, because I really don't care, right? Let me address something else here. I understand, and people don't want me talking about it. I don't care. I'm not mad. I'm just stating the facts. I know Miss Drama is rebroadcasting us again. Ma'am, I understand it's part of your agreement with your partner, and you folks are making money doing it, right? I get it. Because, if it wasn't for that, then it would be a severe obsession, and I don't think there's an obsession here. I think it all involves monetary gain, right? and you're trying to get your second channel monetized. I get it. I totally get it, right? But yeah, I want to mention this to you, Ginger, because this was comical. You know, before Miss Drama put her rebroadcast of my stream yesterday to private, right? Because she thinks, ma'am, I'm not going to copyright strike you. You know that. So why don't you leave your content publicly available? I mean, I haven't copyright striked you or any one of your, your people at all. I haven't at all. So you should just leave it publicly available. But anyway, that choice is on you. But yesterday, it was funny, Ginger. I heard, Miss Drama and Mr. Legion were on a panel on her channel on my simulcast. And they were talking about trying to poach you, right? Miss Drama was saying, should we go after her or something like that, right? And Mr. Drama, Legion guy, was like, nah, she's not convertible. She's not going anywhere. He's like, you pissed her off too much with the grannies watching thing. I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm hearing this publicly, live on the air, right? And it's like, even if I'm trying to strategize to try to steal someone's audience, right, which is not a big deal, I don't care, why would you put that public, right? Ginger's laughing right now. I mean, seriously, why would you put that? Is it because you want me to talk about it? Because you have no other content besides me that gets you the traction? Like, honestly, this is really, really stupid stuff, right? And here's the thing. If people want to, watch me and watch you too, then that's their prerogative. As long as they don't talk smack here, right? I don't care. As long as they don't talk smack here or talk smack about me anywhere else, including your side, I don't care if people watch me and watch you. I mean, it's so surreal. Like, let me see what Ginger says, right? I know better. I don't have a huge audience for anyone to poach. Yeah, but here's the thing, Ginger. People are going to go where they want to go, right? I don't think anyone is poachable. I think some people can be influenced a little bit, but I think that they're going to decide where they want to go based on how they feel, not what anyone else tries to get them to do, right? Well, my advice, Aussie, is stay away from them. They are toxic. Pretty soon they're going to have cameras in your shower. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I mean, if they put cameras in my shower, they would all be jealous seeing the biggest rocket they've ever seen, right? I'm like the only guy in that entire group that hasn't sent out a picture of my rocket. Let's put it that way for YouTube, cleanliness, right? To make it advertiser friendly, right? Yeah. You guys want to try and poach my audience? Come and try to poach my audience. I don't care. I'm just here to create. I don't tell Ginger, have I ever told you once where to go or not to go? I mean, honestly, I'm asking an honest question, Ginger. Just be honest with me. Hey, Sandra. Holly, don't talk about showers. I've been in jail, remember? I mean, in the past, many years ago, when there was a lot of poaching going on, I used to try to keep people around, but I realized that was the wrong thing to do because those people that used to be a part of my channel never really liked my content. They weren't the right people for my content. And they were better suited to be with these other creators. Right? So was it even really ever poaching? No. Hey Welsh, how you doing? It's great to see you here. Gender, what is poaching? It's poaching. It means trying to steal people that support you and get them to support them. So for example, we've been talking about, and again, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't care. It's not a big deal. I'm not even upset. The Legion dude and his business partner, Miss Drama, that are rebroadcasting me now. They were saying yesterday that they were going to try to go after Ginger and get her to switch sides, right? And then Mr. Legion said to Miss Drama that she's not convertible because of how you treated her when we were going at, Granny's watching Jess. And I'm sitting here like seriously, what are we all, like 2-year-olds? Like seriously, like just create your content and let people go where they want to go. Like why even like look into things this deeply, right? We got to plan a sneak attack like the Japanese did to Pearl Harbor. We got to plan a Pearl Harbor type of attack on Coach Eli's channel to poach his people because we need more people here in the Legion. Right. Oh, man. Do what you got to do. If they come over there, they come over there. If they don't, they don't. I want people to be here because they want to be here. They want to go to both places, like I said, as long as they're not talking smack about me here or there or anywhere else, we're all good. What does it matter? Good afternoon, Coach. Mike, how you doing? Are you new here or are you somebody here on a stock account that's been banned and you want to say something? What's going on there, Mike? Welcome to the show. Welsh is awesome. They go where they want also, right. Ginger says, Welsh, my girl. Out of the Shadow of Ginger says, I'm not a follower type. I am an independent thinker. I don't hate on folks. And nope, Eli, you never have told me where I can go. Well, thank you for verifying, Ginger. I appreciate that. And you know we all knew that already, but you know how some of these people are, right? They try to spin every narrative out of context for content, right? But honestly, Ginger, if you wanted to go hang out with the Legion and Miss Drama, be my guest. I just don't think you want to go there. I don't think it's your cup of tea, but I'm not going to hold it against you if you want to go. It's, Hey there. Browsing through live self-help channels. Yeah, that's what all the trolls say, Mike. That's what they all say. I'm browsing through live stream self-help channels. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. That's great. You expect me to buy that? With so many coaches out here, you stumbled across me. Ginger is like laughing, right? Because she knows Mike's trolling. If you think Mike is trolling, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2. If you think Mike is trolling from the Legion, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2. Come on, Mike. Or whoever you are. Pull the chat. Aussie says 2. Let's see what everyone else says. If you think Mike is trolling, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he's not, put a 2. Hey, as long as he is civil, I don't see an issue, but whatever you think, Eli. Oh, no, if he's civil, that's fine. But that's what they do. They pretend to be civil. And then they amp it up, right? Hey, Whoosh Whoosh, how you doing? I have no idea who's a troll. You blocked Tumnus. Whoosh Whoosh. I don't want to talk about that situation. That was all I'm going to say about that situation is that was a setup, and I'm not talking any more about it. And there's nothing that can be done about super chats. They're non-refundable. And I don't get that money until next month, even if it goes through. So I would appreciate it if you folks don't sit there and pay attention to what other people are saying that's not true. I did block him for being rude and violating my rules. He attacked me in my comment section. My rules are no hating, no trolling, no attacking. That's why he got banned. Right? Whoosh whoosh, do you seriously take everything you see on YouTube at face value? Do you not think for 1 second that a group of people that's been trying to sabotage me for years is involved in this? Come on, dude. Open your eyes up, man. Right? You really, really, really don't know. Either you don't know what's going on, Whoosh, or you're a part of them. That's up to you, bro. I thought you were different. I treat others the way I like to be treated. Yep, now you're copying my lingo, right? Well, Mike, until you violate my rules, you can stay. But I'm 90% certain you're a troll. Woosh says, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just saw you ban the guy on your walking stream the day of your birthday. I didn't ban him on my walking stream, bro. You're wrong about that. I banned him after he made some very nasty comments in my comment section. Okay? If you donate to someone, you donate to someone because you want to support them. And you support them with no expectations or no obligation, right? You don't donate a bunch of money to someone and then you start talking shit about them, not expect the guy to, like me, to stop that, right? And then you want to play the role of the victim and get every one of those people coming at me to say, oh, hashtag refund. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. There are no refunds. Yes, you can go to your credit card and file like 8 chargebacks, but that's going to make you look bad in front of your credit company. And here's the thing. When you file a chargeback and they go to Google and YouTube and, you know, it's a no refund policy, you're going to lose the chargeback anyway, right? And even if you don't lose a chargeback, who cares? But these people think I'm moronic that I'm going to refund this guy $600, where Google and YouTube take 30%. Out of the 600, I get 420, right? So I'm going to give him 600 and lose 180 bucks, right? And then he's going to file a chargeback and get that money. I'm going to lose. No, I'm not playing that game. Nice try. I'm not playing that game at all. Yeah. You see how far they'll take this? These people want to cost me money, right? You want to file a chargeback through your credit cards? That's the only way you're going to get your money back. And honestly, I don't care if you even get your money back or not. To me, if you get your money back, that's cool. Right? But I'm not going to refund something that I haven't received yet. And if I were to even refund it, it would be $420 instead of $600. And here's the thing. If you go to my website, I have a no refund policy too. So, you know, for any chargebacks, I could send that too. So, I mean, look, this is a stupid game, right? This is a stupid game for these people to try to get me to lose money, right? The joke was going to be, all right, I send him $600 from PayPal. I lose $180 in the 30% fees from Google and YouTube. And then he files a chargeback, and then I lose another $600, right? You're out of your mind if you think I'm that dumb. You're out of your mind if you think I'm that stupid. You want to talk about extortion? That would be extortion, right? But I'm not even going there. I'm just saying, come on. You think you're dealing with an amateur here? Teslas are cool. I don't understand the white interiors. You got timed out by Nightbot. Out of the shadows with Ginger. Holly, I haven't for a while, but we talk sporadically. She is usually super busy during Christmas time. So Tam is pretty busy. Aussie Outlaw Alternate. Walking streams are a good idea. I'm enjoying looking at the various model cars. You guys see them every day, but they are different to ours. Well, I live in the Bay Area, bro, and it seems like every second person out here has a Tesla. I'm not a big Tesla fan. I'm not a big electric car fan, at least at this point. But at some point, at least here in California, I believe it's going to become the law, where gas-powered vehicles are going to be outlawed. It's not going to be for like another 25 or 30 years or so, but anyway. I'm clearly in the dark. I have no idea about this chargeback stuff. Well, whoosh whoosh. Let me explain to you how the super chat, super sticker, super thanks, and membership payment processing system works through Google and YouTube, okay? So Google processes the payments. Google owns YouTube, right? Anytime you super chat, super sticker, super thanks on the, live stream replays or pre-recorded videos, or purchase a membership package, it goes through the Google payment system, right? And the creator gets 70% of that revenue, and YouTube/Google, they get 30%. So if I have $1,000 in revenue coming in from YouTube, I get 700, and YouTube/Google gets 300, right? But you don't get that money. There are no refunds. There's no way to even get a refund. I couldn't refund the money even if I wanted to, because that money will not reach my bank account until the third week of next month. You get paid a month later, right? And that allows enough time to see if there are any chargebacks or anything, right? The only thing you can't try to do is try to file a chargeback. But when you've made like 8 or 9 donations and you try to file 9 chargebacks through your credit card company, they're going to question you on that. And more than likely, they're not going to approve it. And even if they did, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because at that point, that money will be physically, if I have that money, I'll have that money. Right now, I don't physically have that money. And see, that's what these people are trying to do. They're trying to get me to refund money I don't physically have, then try to file a chargeback and cost me money, right? And then they're going to try to laugh in my face. That's what they want to do. It's not going to work. Does anyone remember them growth streams and all the cash they used to make? Well, yeah, all those creators got super chats for just, being a shill. That's all it was. I mean, one of the few people whoa, did I miss something? Did I miss Welsh? Welsh with a $10 is that London Super Chat. Merry Christmas, Eli. Thank you, Welsh. Wow. Welsh, that $10 is $12.09 US. Your money's worth more than ours. Thank you so much, Welsh. Welsh, I missed you. Not because of your money. I missed you being around, but I know you're busy. Thank you so much. Wow, 10-pound super chat. Yeah, that's like 1209 US. That's a lot of money. That's that's from London, right? Good gravy, Nightbot. You saucy. That's why you and Welsh are moderators, Ginger, because that way Nightbot Nightbot can't touch you. Can't touch this, right? Like MC Hammer. Welsh is a doll. She's always so positive. Yeah, no. When I've seen Welsh on your channel, oh, Welsh is awesome. Thank you again, Welsh, and thank you again, Holly, for your super chats. Thank you so much. My lady and I both greatly appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you folks. Get your final questions, comments, concerns in the chat, folks. I'm going to be going off the air in a few here. I'll just say this, folks. Get a grip on your emotional self-control. Because if you don't, you will lose it all. Out here on YouTube, a lack of emotional self-control will get you to do things when other people come at you that'll violate the terms of service, and you'll go down. In the real world, if you react or overreact to people in the real world, you never know what could happen. You come across the wrong person, something really bad could happen. So you got to get a grip on your emotional self-control. You can't let things get to you. You got to suck some things up. You got to suck some things up. And say, hey, it is what it is. It's out of my control. Yeah, my friend's not talking to me. One of my kids or many of my kids aren't talking with me. My family's not talking with me. You can't let that get to you. You got to let it go. Move on with your life. Don't let it consume you to the point of where you can't function. Right? And when you do that, and you just move on and work past it, people that have withdrawn will come back at some point. It's inevitable. And if you keep pushing it, if you keep on, putting out the negative energy and continue to have a lack of emotional self-control and let your emotions get the best of you, you're going to fail miserably, and you're going to bring other people down with you. Anyway, I got to go. My lady and I need to work the side hustle. We've been on for 57 minutes. I got to go home and make a quick turnaround. Let's see, who's that? Unsolved Mystery. What is the park you are at? Is beautiful. It's Red Morton Park, and I'm sure you know the park it is. You're probably someone from the past. Unsolved Mystery. Yeah, you're someone that probably knows me. It's all good. It's Red Morton Park in Redwood City, California. You want to come walk with me? Here you go. Emotional self-control is so important. Yep, it is, Mike. That's like 60 bucks Australian down payment on a house right there. Oh, come on. Aussie Outlaw. That's funny. Have an awesome sunny day. Says Mike. Well, thank you, Mike. All right, folks. More than likely, this is all you're going to get from me today. I mean, I might possibly do a show later tonight, maybe with my lady. It all depends on if we're up to it, or we might just take the night off and just do some romantic things. If that's the case, then I'll be back tomorrow for a walk and probably also an in-studio stream tomorrow night. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.